Hey guys, and welcome back to Sin Plays MonkeyMines. And today we're doing a bit more horse breeding. I have ideas with using horses back at the base, but oh jeez, there's lots of lots of lightning around. So I've gone through and I've tested out two horses. We have a horse testing area there, which I built off a design from ReedIM, spelled as it sounds, ReeDYIM. Great design. For measuring horse speed, and at the moment it's precise to half a block a second, which is pretty cool. This horse here is 11.5 blocks per second, and this one here is 10.5. Pretty good heart. So that one's got 12. I think this one has 11. No, 10. Okay, no, not the best. But yes, my Lucky has 10.5, whereas this one has 10. Sorry, 10. So I'm hopefully trying to breed these together, maybe get 11, maybe even get 11.5 horse. Let's see how we go. I haven't really tested the jump yet, but actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move them just a touch closer, just in case, because I've had problems where when they're not on the same same lead spot, they don't mix together. And I've turned my particles off for the rain, so we won't see it. There we go. Oh, and excellent! I got the color that I wanted. Brilliant. So I'm just going to leave him to walk around for a second. I'm going to take these horses inside because I don't own them. They are Dragon Master's horses, and yeah, he'd be a bit angry if I just left his horses outside. And whoops, helps if I put the saddle on. I did bring the saddle. I had a monkey come over before, and we were just having a look around all the different things in the game and looking at horses really, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't record it. I let him record it. Plus, I just gotten up, so I wasn't really in the recording mood. But yeah, check out his video there. We go through some of the new things. He had a live stream last night as well, which was pretty cool. So if you missed that, check it out. His username is MonkeyDKS. So something very good to watch. And he is the guy that owns the server as well. So definitely check out his video. But yeah, he used the villagers and bought a saddle off them. And we get some wheat out here. And that was brilliant. So you can just hold down the use button, and that way you 11 hearts, not bad in between. And I just realized that there we go. I can't see the hearts animation because I don't have it now. Moment of truth. He feels really slow, like horribly slow. This isn't good. Please be fast. If not, I'll have to come back and sort of breed some more. But you know what? Horses are horses. But yeah, so let's have a quick go here. Let's have a quick go. So what happens here is, I guess I'll go through this a little bit quickly. So at the moment, so you have a scale from 4.5 blocks a second. I might just jump off the horse to make it easier. Whoops. I'm having a lot of trouble if you can see. So here we have a scale from 4.5 blocks a second, increasing at 0.5 blocks a second, all the way up to 14 blocks a second. This here will be for putting a scoreboard on the opposite side, but that'll be something later. What we have here is we have a dropper and a hopper system here. Let's quickly try to grab that. Item hopper is empty and this is full. So what happens is when you stand on this block, it sends a pulse through here, and then when the system is reset, it will pass the current through this block into this block here, and that'll dispense it into here, and the hoppers are locked, so they won't put anything back until you reset it, which is that button over there. And as you can see, there we go. So if I press this button here, resets it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to ride along. There's a gap. I guess I can show you this way. There is a gap here. So you press this button and then there's a delay. There's a 2-second delay which comes from these five or six maybe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six different repeaters. And it works brilliantly. So what happens is you ride your horse through here. Now I'm being a bit glitchy here, so if it looks like I'm riding through the wall, I apologize, but that's just what it's been looking like for me. I'm just trying to move over a touch bit. See how that worked there? It worked brilliantly, but unfortunately I wasn't ready, and yeah. And it's only a block and a bit wide, because of those glass panes, which is perfect amount of room, so it holds you on the straight and narrow down the course. Let's see if we can do this again. Bam! There we go. As you can see, they all light up, and then when it turns off, then no more will go through and no more will light up. So this is a 9.5 blocks a second. So it's actually slower than the slower horse that I had of the two, which is a bit unfortunate. But for the moment, that's going to be all right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head back now home. I'm going to put this horse in the stable area that I have, and then I'll wait for the rain to dissipate, and we'll get on with the rest of the episode. So yeah, guys, I hopefully this will load for me as well. But yeah, guys, I hope you look forward to the rest of the episode, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Oh, hey, Vinny. Yeah. I'm just walking around the town, just having have a look at a few things, and have a few see what's happening. What's this? Oh, it's done. Hey guys, back again. So, just speaking to Vinny there, the one of the town's blacksmiths. So we have completed the potion area. It is a wonderful thing. I do like the design, sort of crisscrossing back and forth, and ends up there. And I just was playing around at the top there with putting that those turrety sort of rampart sort of things. I'll come over this side. Now, each side is pretty similar. The windows are maybe the only different thing. I haven't decided if I'm going to put fully glass in these holes, or iron bars, or maybe iron bars and half, or maybe around the edges. I'm just not sure at the moment. Unfortunately, I can't ender pearl all the way up, so I'd love to figure out a way to do that. And I just realized that I'm missing one. Okay, I got stuff there. I'm missing one rampart up there, and as you can see, sort of all the way at the top sits with the theme of these crosses, as I showed you before, and just goes all the way to the top now. I have stairs going all the way to the top, but unfortunately they take too long, so if my aim's good enough, we'll go up this way. Excellent. So I can get up to the 3rd level, which is pretty helpful, but that means you still need to run up all these stairs. Would love a piston elevator, but SMP makes it sort of unusable, so yeah. I'm going to be messing around up here with a few different designs. That needs to go. That was just for consistency purposes. And I've done the exact same thing on this side. Brilliant. Okay, well, that's all right. Easy to fix. So what I've been messing around with up here, and I didn't actually grab one of the other things I wanted to grab, but pretty much we have to have a place to grow our nether wart, because if we don't have any nether wart, well, we can't make any potions. Not ever. Pretty much that's how it's going to roll. So I'm just running around knocking out a few torches here. So as you can see, all the levels are pretty much the same up to here. But one thing I did want to try, grab my spruce wood, was I wanted to put in a bit of a water tower. I know nether wart doesn't need water to grow, but I always feel like it's needed. Plus also I might even use it for just for a look in terms of what the what the potion brewing stand might require. That's also one thing I'm going to be doing up here, is brewing all the awkward potions to take downstairs. I know that's a bit of a pain. It might be a logistical nightmare, but you know what? I'm up for a logistical nightmare, so sweet. Now this is one thing I was thinking about to myself. Do I want to make it dark wood? Do I make it really light wood? I'll see how I go. I'll make with spruce wood to start. So what I brought with me is I have brought some wood here with me. And what I wanted to do is I brought a hopper as well. So I'm going to place this hopper in here, and brilliant. So we have a hopper output there, and it's sort of going to look like, I don't know if you guys have seen my Feed the Beast videos, but there's something called an iron tank, and pretty much I'm just building towards that type of idea. Sorry guys for jumping back and forth, but I think I need to do this just at least to get this. So I'm going to make it 3 high, I think, above. Put some iron glass blocks here. I was trying to decide if I should use glass panes or glass blocks, and I decided with the panes, one, because they're cheaper, and 2, give it sort of a bit of a depth look as well. So yeah, what I'm planning on doing is having another hopper here. I probably should have made it an odd number, so that way I could put it in the dead center, but unfortunately I have not, so I cannot do that. So I'll put some light at the top as well. And whoops, the one thing I did forget to do, however, is to put in some water blocks. So no, it won't. This may be a delicate process. I may actually need to go inside and then ender pearl out. So maybe let's try that. Let's see if I can do this without it though. I'd love that if I could. Oh yeah, no, it looks like I can. Looks like I can. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, that would be a little bit painful. I might have a look at how that looks. I might have to bring up some more water later. But for the moment, I think that's going to look pretty good, and that's exactly not where I wanted to put it. And those are horrible, that is horrible English as well. So I'm just moving all my stuff around. Now you might notice in my inventory I had some soul sand there. So we're going to be making some things for soul sand, as you probably saw. And actually, you know what? I don't actually mind that too much. It looks like, there's water. Oh, I don't actually like how it's flowing. Well, I'll come back. I will promise. I promise I'll come back to that. Oh, and of course it looks like that, doesn't it? All right. Let's fix that while we're here. I want it to look. I want it to look like it's sealed. So it's coming down. So what I want to do is I want to probably have to put a. You know what? For the moment, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll come back and change this sort of thing later. I'm going to make it so it's. I should have built it so there was a block underneath it, and then when I dug it, it'll. I got to build it. So I will do that later. Don't you worry. What I will do now is I'll just get rid of all these torches here. These are just to mark my place. I like to use torches to mark my place. One, because they're easy and cheap, and two, because they're easy to break. So yeah, so what I had, my next plan I had here was to put the Nether Wart farm up here. Not really automate it really at all, just have it as a farm. So maybe come down to about here. I'm probably going to leave this area inside as empty and fill it like that. Whoops, there we go. And then put it like this. Now, I haven't decided about how to light the Nether Wart farm just yet, so what I might do is I might leave all these torches in here, which I've already removed. I'll replace them back in, because I might put a pumpkin in, a lit pumpkin, so that way the light will permeate all the way out. But what we will do is we'll put some soul sand in. And what I might do is I might go get a pumpkin. Actually, you know what? I might put pumpkins in straight away because that might look really good to start. Pumpkins or soul sand? So pumpkins or glowstone? Trying to decide between the two because soul sand comes from the Nether, and so does glowstone. There we go. If I can remember the words, that would be great. But yeah, so what I might do is I might just run downstairs. I'll grab some Nether Wart and maybe I'll grab some glowstone. So I need 5 glowstone blocks at the moment. Now, does that look too dark? Maybe I need to put some in the corners, some glowstone or something similar like that. Alright guys, well I'll come back in just a second. Okay guys, I am finally back again. Well, I'm just spinning around on top. So I've put the glowstone in there, so if we have a quick look at our numbers here, 9, 8, yeah. I don't think if you jump on this, it'll upset the Nether Wart. No, excellent. So all high enough levels in there, just the only thing I'll check is in here. Brilliant, so get rid of that because that's really yucky and annoying. Now, what I was thinking of over here was having the Nether Wart brewing area. I know it seems sort of silly, but it's what's needed, and it's going to feed in and essentially either into what's going to be on this floor, which will be another sets of brewing stations here. We'll just be essentially making all the awkward potions for the whole factory. So I think I'll probably set up 4, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, all fed from a central location, which will be here. So what I might do is I might put a water block here that's flowing this way, and then that'll go into a hopper, which will feed into a dropper, which is going to push it, which will get pushed all the way up to the top, and then it'll be distributed into 4 brewing stands, of which will be emptied every 20 or 40 seconds, depending on how we want to do it. And I might put a clock in here as well, and just pretty much work on that principle there. That just maybe have like 20, 40. I don't know, however, 20 or 40, maybe have like 5, 6 double chests worth of just water bottles. Oh god, I'm getting silly. So that way they can feed down into the chest downstairs. So if we have a quick look down here, so obviously going to have to come down through the floors. I haven't decided how that's going to work just yet, but So this is our second, and then there will be one more floor down here. This is our third. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, and there's 12. Oh, maybe I didn't need all those floors. Now I feel silly. Okay, so I have an extra floor to put stuff on. I might brew more potions. I might brew double the amount of potions in one, maybe the speed potions, because they're quite cheap. I might brew double of them and maybe one of the other ones. I'm not sure at the moment. Maybe like strength or something like that, or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so getting back to the story is, up here we're going to be brewing all the awkward potions. Next level down, or the next levels down, we're going to be brewing all the other potions, and finally we get to the bottom where we'll brew all the other potions. So finally we get to the bottom level, we will start using all those potions in the store. I think this is going to be used over the next this is going to be built over the next few days on and off. I'll try to record as much as I can of it, especially of the detailed part, such as setting this area up and then feeding it down. I've already shown in the previous episode how to build the that array of brewing stands down there, which was Ethos Lab design. So yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't already. Here's a video on mine, but if you want to see how mine was built and fit into that space there, please check it out. But yes, I didn't come up with that. Didn't come up with that design, and nor do I want to take it. But yeah, I think it's going to be it for the episode. Sort of a short episode today. I've done a lot of prep work in terms of building this back up. This has been another sort of 2 hours of building. I have to go to uni in the morning actually, and it's sort of a late night. So yeah, a bit silly. I'm a bit annoyed that this is off center. But it's not off center. It's in the center of this area, but it's not in the center of this. But I'm really happy with how that looks. Let's see if we can get into the center there. So the other thing we have to start building here is our manor house and also our ore refinery as well. So maybe do some over engineering for that. I'm thinking, central drop location, and then maybe build some things that look like sort of blast furnaces and that sort of stuff here. Make it just look impressive. It'd probably only be like 10 furnaces anyway, because how much ore can you possibly use at one time? I guess you can burn a lot of cobble and that sort of stuff. And I think in an episode or two, maybe 3, we might start setting up a blaze farm, because we definitely need. We don't need it, but it'd definitely be helpful to have blaze rods to be our power source for here. I definitely want to sort of do that. I'm going to try to dig out below here and put in a basement. And that's where I'm going to see if I can run that clock system that I was talking about in terms of how to run upstairs. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for the episode today. I hope you enjoyed it and you liked the horse speed test over there, and the rest of our potion building. Sin's potion room of death, or potion tower of death, something like that. Monkey made a comment about that the only thing I've brewed so far is health potions, so how can it be that? But I'm equaling it out. You can't be too evil. Not too evil. You can't be brewing just death potions, because what happens if you have a mishap? You have to have the right safety procedures in place. But you guys, hope you liked the episode. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any comments on anything I could have done better, anything that might improve this design, I'm pretty happy with it, but if you think there's something you might think is better, please chuck in the comments below. And yeah, guys, a thumbs up always helps. But as always, guys, have a good day. Sin out.